everybody. Live from the 2023 FIBA AfroCAN. It is Rwanda versus Mozambique. This is Aaron Sanders. I'm glad to be doing the play-by-play for you wherever you may be watching. Thank you for tuning in to the FIBA YouTube page for this incredible matchup. As we take a look at the coach for Mozambique, Milagre Moko. Now the winner of this will play Angola in the quarterfinals. This is the qualifications for the quarterfinals, as you know by now. And earlier today, Morocco defeated Cameroon 78-50, Nigeria over Gabon 71-55, and later on we will have Côte d'Ivoire versus Mali. Glad you're tuning in for this game, and glad you have tuned in throughout the entire tournament as it's coming to a close in a matter of days. And we will see who will advance to play Angola in the quarterfinal matchups. You're in for a good one, ladies and gentlemen. And hope that you enjoy the commentary as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know you could leave your comments behind and let us know where you're watching from and who you think's going to go for it. I think the daily poll reflects as follows. Who do you think got this, Mozambique or Rwanda? Let us know. So in a minute they will tip off. And we will wait for the tip-off. Back in one moment. It is game time here in the AfroCAN. And the qualification final matchup, we are underway. Rwanda's in the blue uniforms with the yellow trim. And Mozambique in their with red trim. Now Mozambique begins with the ball. And it's passed right down to Augustos Matos. Matos finds a cutting man, and it's no good for Rwanda. But they get the ball back. Second chance opportunity coming up. Here's Manjate on the pull-up, off the mark. Rwanda back on the move. Jean-Jacques Mukeza passes it up top. They get a nice screen. Here's Habimanza on the pull-up and gets it to go from downtown. And that opens up the scoring in this contest. Rwanda on their first field goal makes it 3-0. And it's taken away already. Mukeza was looking for the and one. They won't get it, but he's going to go to the line. Rwanda pressing right when it crossed half court, and Mukeza was there to almost make the finish. So 2 shots coming up for Mukeza. First free throw up and in. Also, for all future events and future stars of the world, be sure to subscribe to Next Gen Hoops. They get highlights from all the tournaments. Mukasa goes 2 for 2. It's 5-0 Rwanda. And here's Matos with the ball. Guarded by Mukasa. He barely passes half court. And here's the drive from Chirombe. Chirombe with a tough shot. That's off the mark. Another chance. And here's Matos for 3. Rimming no good. Loose ball on the floor, and it's recovered by Faraha. Rwanda with the lead in the early stages of this game. Pull-up jumper goes in. This time around, Kato Faraha not only got the board, but he got the bucket. Early run for Rwanda. Remember, the winner of this will play Angola in the quarterfinals. As Mozambique moves the ball around, almost a dunk. But that is a whistle. So that's going to send Mozambique to the line. This is Nator. No, my mistake. This is Jeremias Manjati, who is unable to hit on the first free throw. But he splits the pair, and it's now 7-1. Mozambique on the board. Once again, this is the 2023 FIBA AfroCAN qualification game to the quarterfinals. Here's Faraha from downtown. That's too strong. Matos trying to drive. He's out on the far side, cuts through Jean-Jacques Mukasa. Out in the corner is Kemal, who connects. So just like that, Mozambique has cut this to a one-possession game. We're almost 3 minutes into the game. And it's taken away. Mozambique on the move. Here's Chirombe. And the ball rolls right out of bounds. On the floor for Mozambique, Malik Kamo, Chilio Chirombe, Elves Huana, Jeremias Manjate, and Augustos Matos. For Rwanda, Faraha, Gray, Indize, Mukasa, and Robins. And Kamo will inbound the ball. Kamo looking. Barely breaks the 5-second violation, and it finishes off with a pretty layup off the inbounds pass from Matos. And just like that, we're back to the slimmest of all possible leads, 1 point. Sano spurs it over. There's the screen. Here's Robains on the 3, and it goes. So William Robains connects on his first field goal from downtown to make it 10-6. Here's Augustos Matos trying to split through the defense. Down the middle, flings it up in the air. Oh, he got it in. Can you believe a circus shot like that would go in? It was about to go up right up top. But nonetheless, it's back to a 2-point game. Robains slows things down. Robains driving, a saucer pass for Raha, gets close. Outside of Mukasa. Mukasa does a little dance, trying to break through his defender. 4 to shoot. Here's Mukasa, the teardrop, rimming no good. And back comes Mozambique the other way. They could either tie or lead. We're almost halfway into the opening quarter. Here's Matos. Passes it. Here's Chirombe on the drive. Having some difficulty. Here's Kamo. Tough layup off the mark. Rebound by Manjate, and he's met by the double team. He's guarded by Ndize, and it's a shot clock violation. Mozambique debating, saying that the ball did hit the rim and they should get 14 seconds right back on the shot clock. But they will not win that battle. It's a turnover. So Rwanda will get the ball back as we're almost halfway into the first quarter with the score Rwanda 10, Mozambique 8. Here in this qualifying to the quarterfinal of the 2023 FIBA AfroCAN. For those of you just tuning in, the score may be close now. Rwanda 10, Mozambique 8. But Rwanda went on a 7-0 run to begin the game the first 2 minutes. And Mozambique has found a way to get back in the contest, all thanks to Augusto Matos, who's leading the scoring with 4 points. William Robaines is leading the game in scoring for Rwanda as well with 6 points. And it's Rwanda who has the ball. Bukeza inbounds it right to Robaines. Angola's awaiting for the winner of this one. And that will be their opponent in the quarterfinal. Here's Ndize with 11 to shoot, cutting right into the basket. Almost lost control, gets the ball back, finds it, kisses off the glass, no good. And it's recovered by Mozambique, courtesy of Chirombe. And here's El Tawana bringing it up the floor. Officially halfway into the first. Loose ball on the floor, recovered. Now there's 8 to shoot. And they get it right down low. Here's Matos, falls away, rimming no good. And it's Kendall Gray who caroms the board. Rwanda up by 2 after being up by as much as 7 in the opening stages of this game. And they kick it right back out, and Ndize puts it there from downtown. Dodon Ndize, as he connects on his first field goal. And it's a 5-point game. That's an air ball. Put right back in. It counts for Egio Zandamela. So he will have a chance to go for the 3-point play with 4:16 remaining in the first quarter. Rwanda 13, Mozambique 10. So that 3 from the far side was just enough for Chirombe to get the easy board. Zandamela, I should say. Enough for Zandamela to get the open board and the putback. Not only a board and a bucket, but a free throw brings Mozambique right back into it. They're down 2. There's Robaine looking for the screen, finds it in Sano, cuts to the near side. And a bullet pass goes off the hands of Dodon Ndize, and the ball goes the other way. There's Matos. Oh, how about that screen from Hawana? Take a look at the fouling situation. Rwanda with no more fouls to give. They have 4. Mozambique with 3 to give. They have 1. And Kamal throws it in. Matos can't go through the screen, but gets the crossover down. Right-handed layup, no good. Put back off. How about Hawana? Apologies for the short lull there for just a moment. Now we're back in the live action. Aaron Sanders here, FIBA AfroCAN. The winner of this will play Angola in the quarterfinals, and Mozambique continuing to chip away at this lead. As it's 16-15, and more than 2 minutes to go here. And Mozambique just controlling the tempo just like this. Here's Matos on the pull-up, yes! And just like that, Mozambique gets their first lead of the game. There's Dan Monzi. He finds Sano, and it's back to Ndize. And he connects once again from downtown. Dodon Ndize just stepping right in for the three to regain the lead for Rwanda. 19-17, less than 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. And Chirombe, or should I say Huana, almost finishes it strong as he will shoot a pair. And Sano's back was right in front of Huano, who took advantage of that situation, cut right into the basket. And every time you have your back facing towards somebody, that could cause trouble because you don't know how to control yourself at this point. You could turn around, try to go for the block. However, if you move too much of your body and it leans in towards your opponent, well, that will put you in a situation for which Huana took advantage of. He missed the first free throw, misses both. Put back is no good, but again, credit to Mozambique stepping right in over the last couple of minutes and just controlling the tempo of this game and being the bully among boards. And that's going to result in some free throws for Egidio Zandamela. 1:41 remaining. They are looking for the tie. Free throw up and in. So Zandamela with 3 points and 4 rebounds already. This is the second one. It rims out. And this time Dan Manzi fighting for the ball. And it's a foul on Mozambique. That was a foul on Chelio Chirombe. The ball's back into play. Here's Robane trying to cut. Here's Manzi. Passes it right back to Robane. Robane trying to dance. Here's Manzi from deep. Ribbing no good. And they get it back somehow as Hago Metwari almost jammed it down. And it's brought back by Mukeza. Outside, Manzi again. Yes! So great ball movement and eagerness led to a triple for Rwanda. As they are up by 4 now, under a minute to go in the first. Klaus Bonjeli into the game. Bonjeli gets the ball back, cuts right into the corner, dishes it right back over to Camel. Camel on the far side, loses control of the ball, is taken away by Mukeza. And Rwanda has numbers. Mukeza finding Manzi, another three. Too strong. And it was brought down by Camel. Chirombe, tough shot, off the mark. And it's back in the hands of Mukeza. Hago Metwari couldn't save the ball. 21 and 2/10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. The shot clock's turned off as Mozambique will look for the final shot when we return from this timeout. The score, Rwanda 22, Mozambique 18 in this qualification game for the quarterfinal. Back into play, Mozambique with the ball with the final moments here in the opening quarter. 21.2 seconds to go. Rwanda up by 4. Mozambique had the lead for a couple of seconds, and then Rwanda found a way to come right back. Remember, Mozambique was down by 7 in the first 2 minutes of this game. And we play on. Camel passing it over, down deep. Down deep, and the finish is good for Zondamela. Down to the final seconds. Rwanda with the ball. Robin is taken away. Here's Kamal, and he gets the foul with 1.3 seconds left. So that will equal free throws. So now it's Kamal on the line. Very effective player today with 3 points at the moment. Unable to hit on his first free throw. Journey for Mozambique. They lost their opening game against Congo 77-58. Now here they are. Final 1 second to go. Here's Mukeza. He makes a wish, but he stepped on the line as time expires. So Rwanda taking a 1-point lead into the second quarter against Mozambique. Winner of this will play Angola in the quarterfinals. You're watching the 2023 FIBA AfroCAN. We'll be back for the second quarter after this.
The second quarter, they'll be tired. But you guys, you get beat easy on one-on-one. We say just control. 24 seconds is there for us. But control. And if there is a shot, make sure we box out. Offensively, we don't have a problem. Only the problem we have is that we don't read the shot clock and give a bad pass. But other things is good. But the defense is a mess because we try to go steal the ball. Wilson has his man, and you come to trap. If you trap the pass, we are in trouble. Wilson is playing good defense. He's containing his man. Let him contain his man. Take your man, deny high. If you switch, make sure you switch high, but don't allow the drive inside. Make sure, even if you get beat, but send him to the baseline. Okay? And we need to do a better job on boxing out. Because all their points are saying 60% from the second chance. We need to stop. Okay?
No, I'm driving from left side. Just put them left side. Oh, if you want, then you need it. Just put them left side.
Send them left. Send them left.
Tranquilo. Só temos que...
Welcome back at second quarter time in this qualification to the quarterfinal matchup in the FIBA AfroCAN, as we see Rwanda up by 1 over Mozambique, 22-21. Looking at the team comparisons after quarter number 1, Mozambique out-rebounding Rwanda 13-7. Both of these clubs shooting identical field goal percentages at around 44-46%. So it's been pretty close. Again, Mozambique was down by as much as 7 in the opening quarter. but they were able to find a way to come back here. There's a three, and that goes. They regain the lead right on the hop as Elves Huana is able to hit that. He's 2 of 6 for the field, 5 points right now. Corner three, rimming no good. Off the rebound is Chirombe, and it's ahead of the pack to Camel. Camel with the chest pass. As Bonguele finds an open man, and it's right back at downtown. Huana as the ball rolls out of bounds. And the inbounds, and a catch and shoot three. Malik Kamel just lighting up here right before our eyes with 7 points. And Tori Habimana trying to streak through the basket on the right side. And he gets tangled up, and Mozambique on the run. Here's Huana as he puts the clamps right down. Huana looking to drive. He's met by Mukeza. Mukeza being a pest right near the sidelines, and it works out in his favor. Mozambique up 5. Largest lead today, 7 points, courtesy of Rwanda in the opening quarter. And we have some action right down low. Tangled up between Dick Sano and Egidio Zandamela. So Zandamela will be pinned with the foul. And that's going to send Hugo Martins in for the first time. So he replaces Chelio Chirombe. Ball back into play. Here's Mukeza into the lane, off the mark. Ball is tapped around too much, and Rwanda gets possession again. We play 2 minutes here in the second. And the fling by Habimana goes in. So Tori Habimana just looked up and flinged it right in, worked out. Back in the corner, here's Martin. Looking for the pass, but it's too much for someone to handle. Hago Mechwari slows it down. There's another shot from the outside, no good. And this time it's Mukeza on the rebound. Habimana for 2. So Habimana with consecutive points over him the last few minutes. Regains the lead for Mozambique. And here's Camel on the drive, finding an open man. No foul there as Zandamela is unable to hit. Mukeza finds space and hits. And Mukeza from outside the key makes it 29-27. And Huana tries to respond with a 3 of himself. Can't get that one. Habimana back to Mukeza, catch and shoot 3. Oh, putter there. A banker from Jean-Jacques Mukeza, who connects on back-to-back 3s. And it's a timeout called by Mozambique as Rwanda regains the lead by 5. We'll take a timeout from here. 6:30 to go until halftime.
Então, não drible muito. ataque fluir, passar, a bola vai dar e vamos estar dispostos a avançar. Não vamos demorar muito. E não tenham pressa de fazer o ataque. Calma e persistência no ataque. Se não estamos a fazer o ataque, lutarmos um contra um, é o que eles querem. Estamos obrigados a estar no nosso bem. Qual é o problema se vocês chamam de ataque? Tranquilos.
Rwanda went on a little bit of a scoring run prior to that timeout, and they are up by 5 with 6:21 remaining until halftime. So Mozambique had a pretty good lead as Matos gets bailed out, and this time a long two. That is an air ball, and the rebound controlled by Manzi. Mukeza stutter steps a little bit, feeds it to Habimana. Habimana with a little dance, goes for the pull-up, can't hit it. And back comes Mozambique on the run. Here's Martins, and it rims out, no good. So Manzi with 2 consecutive boards. 5-point game. Manzi on the cut, inside. He gets flustered. And here's Matos with the ball. Matos finds an open man in Huana. Huana met by the double, flings it up anyway, and that doesn't hit iron. So we'll go back to Mozambique with 5:19 to go. So Jean-Jacques Mukeza will have a seat. In the meantime, William Robane checks back in. Shot clock back to 14 seconds. Jerome Bay breaks free. Does he get the pass? He does not. It's Martins who gets it. Flings away off the mark. Brought down by Sano. Robaines, one-on-one with Bongweli. He breaks free, and he throws it away. Here's Matos and Mozambique on the run. 3-on-3, and it's back to full strength. Augustos Matos down to the far side. The screen from Nantumbo. The jumper's off the mark, but we have a whistle. There is contact as we are halfway into the second quarter. .447 and counting. Mozambique looking to cut this lead. They have trailed for the most of the way as they throw the ball away. Here's Habimana as he controls the offense. Habimana with the screen from Faraha. He gets the ball. He misses the three. Bonguela moving to the other side. He's looking for an open man. He's looking for Matumbo. Takes it in himself. That's an offensive foul. William Robaines taking charge off of that last possession. And there was too much movement on the part of Chirombe. So Emil Kanzaneza checks in. And he has the ball, passes it to Faraha. Long three from the wing off the mark. And it's back to Augustus Matos. And he's unable to hit. And Ndize stops in his tracks, had to give it away, and he does. Kananeza, and now it's Robaines with the ball down to the corner. Brings it right back to the wing, looking for the pass on the inside. He does this time, gets the ball back, fires a three, off the mark, but he's going to go to the free throw line for a triple opportunity. 3 free throws upcoming. Robaines connects on the first free throw. And again, another look at the foul from Nantumbo. As William Robaines leads the scoring with 10 points. Make that 11 as he connects on the first 2 free throws. 11 points, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, but still the efficiency is high nonetheless and is almost 12 minutes of action. And he's a bullseye on all 3 free throws. That is 12 points for the afternoon. As Rwanda balloons this lead up to 8. Malik Kamal checks back in after short rest. As Nantumbo has a seat with 1 personal foul and a rebound. Kamal has been pretty much the catalyst of the offensive end every chance he gets on the floor. And there he is streaking by. Chirombe finding an open man. Here's Chongo for 3. That is off. And then Ndize comes up with it. Robaines from the screen. And a bullet pass almost taken away by Kamal. And he is very effective here today. But he's unable to retain possession. Under 3 minutes to go here in the second. Here's for Raha, and it's over to Habimana. Habimana gets the green light, puts it up off the mark. But that will equal free throws. So Habimana was able to expose the weak side defense just like that on the left side. Hit a little crossover dribble, and off he went as he drew the contact and misses the first free throw. Misses both free throws, and down to the rebound was Zandamela, who checks back in. Matos. And it's back to Kamal. Kamal. And he's met by Ndize. Finds the open look. What a pretty pass inside to Chirombe as bodies hit the floor. So much action that Rwanda was unable to meet stably. 2 or 3 blue shirts right underneath the basket trying to follow the ball. And when that led to the double team, that equals a foul. So Chilio Chirombe at the line. First trip of the free throw line for him. 4 rebounds, 2 points to his name right now. 3 of those rebounds coming on the from the defensive end. He misses on the first. 35-27, Rwanda with the advantage. And Chirombe splits the pair of free throws, makes it 35-28. 3 points for him. 2:20 and change. Robaines having trouble. Doesn't defer it yet. And Robaines, he finds an opening and he gets bolted. Put back is good. Counted it a foul. Cuto Faraha is able to connect on that one, and he'll look to add one more. And believe it or not, that is Faraha's first field goal of the game, along with his 2 rebounds. Off to the line for the first time. Again, leading scorer for Rwanda is William Robaines with 12 points. Faraha unable to hit on the and one, and it's back in the hands of Rwanda. Great heads-up play as they were very active on the glass. Here's Robaines from deep and hits it off the glass. All these glass shots here today, folks. But nonetheless, easy access to the basket, as it's now 40-28. There's a cut down low, and it's taken away. Mozambique unable to get the job done as Faraha claims it. Robaine up top. Mozambique working on a 1-3-1 defense. Robaine trying to expose it, and he is sandwiched and hit hard. That does not look good. And here's Kamal on the ride. Kamal in deep, and the 2 for Chongo. So Chongo hits on his first attempt. Leading scorer on the floor right now for Mozambique, Malik Kamal, 7 points. All alone, a corner 3, that is off the mark for Kazaneza. And the loose ball is recovered courtesy of Robaines. Robaines has a shot at it. 9 to shoot, 45 seconds to go. Down deep to Ndize, who can't finish it. Give credit to Mozambique where credit is due. They were down by as much as 7 in the first quarter. They're down by 10, but nonetheless, they always found a way to get right back in. Mukeza almost got the steal, and they almost caused some trouble for Mozambique as Malik Kamal was able to snag the ball down, but he was approached with contact. Just under 30 seconds until halftime. Kamal will throw it in. And he plays it over to Matos. High arcing shot off the glass. And back comes Faraha for Rwanda. And he throws it away. Back on over to Owana. And that is a high arcing pass. Kamal looking for the pass. It's back to Owana. That's a 3. That's off. And here he is again with the ball. And yes! It counts. Let this be a lesson for anybody that enjoys the game of basketball or in general. When you're persistent like that, these kind of opportunities come along. It shows how hard of a worker you are. But it looks to be an offensive foul. But look, nonetheless, give credit where credit is due for both of these clubs hustling for the ball. The clock goes out as we are at halftime. Rwanda taking a 10-point lead into the clubhouse as they lead 40-30 over Mozambique. The leading scorer, the story, was William Robaines for Rwanda with 15 points. On the other hand, the leading scorer for Mozambique, Malik Kamal, with 7 points and 3 assists. We'll see what adjustments both of these clubs make as we are into halftime. This is Aaron Sanders. Hope you're enjoying the game so far. Continue the comments over on YouTube. Let us know where you're watching and who you're going for. And we will be back in about 15-minute time for the the second half. Once again, the score at halftime, Rwanda 40, Mozambique 30. Winner of this will play Angola in the quarterfinal matchup. You're watching the 2023 FIBA AfroCAN. Welcome back to the 2023 FIBA AfroCAN. The winner of this will play Angola in the quarterfinal matchup. There's one more game going on. That's Cote d'Ivoire and Mali. That will take place shortly after this game. Looking at the team comparisons, pretty even game on the boards as Mozambique has 21 boards, Rwanda with 20, a +1, and Rwanda shooting 43% from the field compared to Mozambique's 35.4%. And Rwanda was up by as much as 13. Now they are up by 10. And Mozambique went on a 9-0 scoring run. That's their largest scoring run compared to those two teams. We're back underway. As this time, Rwanda will work with the basket on the right side. Here's Robaines, leading scorer right now with 15 points. And that shot is good. As Matos comes up with the ball. Matos trying to sling right in. The jump hook is good by Uwami Chongo, who connects on his 4th point today. Ukeza looking for a pass, got one. Into Kendall Gray. Gray with the triple threat, drives right in, yes, and it counts. So Kendall Gray able to get his first field goal today as he is about to go to the line. Once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. We will try to get that fixed as soon as possible. At the moment is Rwanda 46, Mozambique 42 as that free throw goes. Malik Kamo continues the lead scoring for Mozambique with 7 points. As we have a look at the replay, shot goes right in, off the glass and in. As it's now 46-34. Almost 2 minutes into the third quarter. Jean-Jacques Mukeza with the ball. Gray top side. Back to Robaines. He has 15 points. Down to 3 to shoot. Cuts right into the lane and dishes it into Kendall Gray. So Kendall Gray at the line. And he misses the first free throw. He's 1 of 2 at the line today with 5 points and a rebound to his name. Played almost 8 minutes today. Splits the pair of free throws. He now has 6. 47-34, Rwanda with the lead. Angelo awaits the winner of this contest here in the quarterfinals. Offensive foul is called. And this time, Chirombe, the offending party. That's 3 personal fouls for Chirombe. And he along with Dick Sano, the only players with 3 fouls. And this time Rwanda turns the ball over on the offensive foul. Okay, so Mozambique with the ball again. 2 minutes gone by here in the third quarter. And Mozambique has their largest deficit here today. And Kendall Gray takes it away. Mukeza finding Gray. And it's out to Makaneza, who can't put it in. Here's Hawana. And somebody hits the deck. That was Zandamela, but he's able to get right back on his feet. And he's going toe-to-toe with Kendall Gray. Almost had the ball. Gets slapped out of bounds. 7 seconds to shoot. Following this game, it will be Mali versus Côte d'Ivoire. So Kamal will play it in with 7 seconds on the shot clock. Kamal looking, still looking. 5 to shoot. Now here's Hawana down deep to Zandamela, and they were not aware of the shot clock, so that turns the ball over. Jean-Jacques Mukeza, 8 points for him today, matches his jersey number. Here's Ndize from the top of the key. Can't connect. Mozambique has to find some answers and a shot right away. They may get one in Kamal, but he can't connect on that. Second chance for him, drives right down to the lane, right back out to Manjate. 3 ball goes. So that's a way to get right back in this contest. Elf Hawana connects his 5th point of the day. And he is 1 for 4 from downtown. Habimana denied entry, and it's over to Ndize. Ndize with a kick back out to Mukeza. Mukeza bringing it to the timeline, down to 7 seconds to shoot. Mukeza on the lane, fires away. That goes off the left side. Brought back down by Ndize. And now Habimana will dance. And he gets hit in the face. That draws contact. We're almost halfway into the third quarter. And Faraha unable to get the finish. He's going to have to earn that the old-fashioned way at the free throw line. First free throw goes down. Incidentally, that was Ntori Habimana on the drive. And Habimana goes crystal clear at the line this time. More than 5 to go here in the third quarter. Chimonzo finding Kamal. Back up top to Hawana. 3 ball is a no-go. Habimana with a little bit of a step. Cuts right in the middle, and gets the finger roll to bounce. Now Chimonzo with the ball, back out to Campbell. 3 ball doesn't go this time. And Mukeza steadily brings the ball up court. Winner of this will be in the quarterfinal. In the 2023 FIBA AfroCAN. Habi Mana spins around, goes off the left, can't finish. And 2 passes later, it's Chirombe at the corner. That was Howana who misses it. And here's Jean-Claude Mukeza on the finish to Ndize, counted a foul. They were able to take advantage off on the fast break as Chelio Chirombe picks up the foul. That is his 3rd of the game. Yeah, we have a timeout called with 4:17 remaining in the 3rd. Rwanda leads 53-37 over Mozambique in this qualification to the quarterfinal game in the FIBA AfroCAN. The and one does not go, and it's still 53-37 as we come up with about 4 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Chimonzo draws the foul. And it's thrown in to Manjate, and he finishes it. Tough shot, though he was able to double pump, kick his legs up, and finish off the right hand. As the ball rolls right behind the basket and out of play. Rwanda lost to Tunisia by 6, but won against Morocco back on the 9th. Mukeza downtown, hits the rim. Bongweli's right back in the game. Oh, how about the pickup? Oh, baby, what a foul and a finish as Baggio Chimonzo gets the job done off of that errant play. And that is Chimonzo's first basket of the afternoon, and what a wild one. Chimonzo fires away at the and one and completes it. So Chimonzo with 3 quick points off the hop, and it's taken away again. Can he capitalize again? No, but he will earn those points back at the line. So Baggio Chimonzo, with about 2 minutes and 18 seconds of play on the floor, is able to make his presence known over the last few possessions. Was able to get the steal and attempt another basket. So that brings up a timeout with 3:21 remaining. Rwanda still up by 11.
man have the ball. One man is here, two man is here, three man is, five man is here on the side of the ball. If you get the ball, make sure two man you go to the opposite of the ball, and five man will come here, four man will run where the five man. Okay? Yes, the three man says here. Okay? So we need to do this. Every time two man you see get the ball, go to the opposite, five man come in the middle, four man run. Make sure you play flat, go to another corner.
So if you're just tuning in, don't take into account the score. Just take into account that how effective Chimonzo has been in the last few possessions as he knocks down the first free throw. He was able to get a basket, completed the three-point play, got the steal following that play, and drew the foul. And here he is as he made the first free throw. He has 4 quick points already. Might as well keep it at 4 as the ball gets poked off the basket. Remember, in FIBA rules, you could poke the ball off the basket when it's still bouncing around. But when it's on its way down the net, that will count as a goaltend. Ball back in the play. Stephen Hagomatwari finds Habimana, and it's right back to the top to Faraha. 2 to shoot. He flings away, and that hits off the top of the backboard. Rebound away by Malik Kamal. Kamal gets it ahead to Chimonzo. And they get it right down to the corner. The bucket doesn't go. Habimana. Habimana trying to break free from Kamal. A bullet pass straight to Ndize, to Hagomatwari. Too much traffic going on in there. Gray can't finish it off. And they get it taken away off the rebound. It will go back to Rwanda. The hustle has to be admired in this last few possessions. Down to 2:24 here in the third quarter. Rwanda with the ball and the 10-point lead. Habimana with a crossover dribble. Can't go any further. Works his way inside of the key and throws it away. Nope, they call it a kickball. Will still be with Rwanda. They reset the clock to 14. Earlier today, Nigeria defeat Gabon 71-55. Morocco picking up a 78-50 victory. Those teams advance to the quarterfinals. As again, we're having trouble with our video here. We apologize in advance for that, as we will try to get the feed right back for you. In the meantime, 2:11 to go here in quarter number 3. Rwanda leads 55-43 against Mozambique. Leading scorers at the moment, William Robaines with 15 points. He is on the bench for Rwanda. And for Mozambique, Augusto Matos has 11 points over for Mozambique. It is now 58-43. Rwanda with the lead. 1:39 left in the third. And while we try to get the feed right back for you, the folks that are watching wherever you may be, the rebounding situation, Mozambique has 29, Rwanda with 28. Mozambique shooting 37% from the field compared to Mozambique's 44%. There we go. Rwanda shooting 44%, I should say. We're back to live action with 54 seconds remaining. Take a look at the final play as Habimana dishes it right out to the corner, but not before he got shoved. So Habimana misses the first free throw. And again, if you enjoy this and you want to know where the future tournaments will be taking place, well, join us right here. Subscribe to FIBA all over their social media pages as Habimana splits a pair of free throws. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch. You'll get all the events and the highlights. That's all around the World Wide Web. Mozambique with the ball again. Here's Kamo, and he finds an open man. There's a three, and it's good. Hugo Martins connects on his first field goal, and it is a triple. He's now 1 of 5 from the field in 7 minutes of play. Half a minute to go here in the third quarter. 8-second differential, shot clock, game clock. Shot clock now at 10. Ball is on the floor, and it's recovered for Raha from deep. Can't connect on that. And Rwanda gets the ball back, and Dize, and the shot clock runs out right before he gets a shot out. And now Rwanda trying to plead their case, saying the ball did indeed hit the rim, and they should have got 14 seconds right back. However, if the game clock showed less than 14 seconds when the ball hit the rim, then the shot clock should be turned off. They were able to resolve the situation. Now the shot clock is at 2. So at the moment, 2 seconds on the 24, as both clubs are over the limit. So they are still conferring at the scores table to see what they'll do. Maybe they'll put 2 seconds right back in the shot clock. Maybe not. We'll see. Yes, the ball did indeed hit the back of the rim, so it should have reset to either 14 or turn off right away. So that's what they're conferring right here. Now, from the first angle, it looked like it did hit the top of the backboard. Here is the angle again, the top of the rim, I should say. There it goes. So it was sandwiched right between the backboard and the rim. So it did appear to have hit the rim, so the shot clock should have reset it one way or another. In any event, Rwanda leads 59-46 over Mozambique as we are in the final few seconds here in the third quarter. Again, they just had to check the shot clock situation. Now we have 10 seconds to go, no shot clock, as Rwanda will look for one last shot. Habimana goes ahead to the near side, final second, flings away. Yes, it counts! Habimana will have a chance to connect on an and one after a last second look. With 0.3 to go. What a way to end the third quarter. A wild one to say the least as that shot goes. Mozambique unable to get it off in time as Rwanda continues to balloon this lead. They are up 16 at the end of the third quarter. This is Aaron Sanders. You're watching the 2023 FIBA AfroCAN qualifying game to the quarterfinals. We'll be back in just a moment. Here we are, the FIBA AfroCAN, the qualifying game to the quarterfinal. Winner of this will play Angola in the quarterfinal round. And so far, Rwanda has the advantage. They are up 16 as we are in the final quarter into this game. Mozambique trying to find a way to get right back into this game. Shot clock winding down. And Mozambique able to draw contact. That was Chimonzo, who has 4 points in 6 minutes of play. Aaron Sanders with you. Hope you're enjoying this game so far, and let us know where you're watching from. And if you want to see more action like this, follow FIBA all over on the social media pages. And that first free throw rims in and out. And to see the future of basketball. Next Gen's Hoops is where you could find the future of basketball. Subscribe to them. That's Next Gen Hoops on your social media pages. So Chimonzo splits the pair of free throws, and it's now 62-47, just underway here in the fourth quarter. Here's Habimana. Habimana with the overhead pass. That three is short. Back comes Chimonzo. He had an impressive third quarter. Matos, and that ball thrown away, taken away by Faraha. He goes behind the back and sends it over to Habimana. Habimana, 1 minute into the fourth. Gray tried to chase it down, but can't. And here's Matos, who passes it right back down. No one was there. Hago Metwari on the steal. Rwanda went 1-1 in Group C play, losing to Tunisia on the 8th, 67-61. Meanwhile, they make some substitutions. And then over on Mozambique's side, they lost their opening contest to Cameroon, 71-65. And they defeated Cameroon 71-65, I should say. And they lost to Congo DR 77-58. Again, apologies for the technical difficulties. We will try to update you with what's going on the court. In the meantime, 8:36 remaining in regulation. Rwanda leads Mozambique by the score of 62-47. While we have a moment, let's take a look at the stats as they try to reestablish the feed. Augusto Matos with 11 points. Leading scorer for Mozambique, William Robaines for Rwanda, 15 points. And Entori Habimana and Dudon and Dize with 14 points apiece. We see Mozambique back at the line as Jeremiah Menjate will have a crack at it. And he hits the front iron. Goes 1 for 2 this time. So 62-48 is the score. Habimana looking for a screen. He got the screen, he's inside. And Habimana with the ball again. Back to Makeza, pull-up jumper. Off as the shot clock expires. Malik Kamo almost playing 30 minutes here in this qualification to the quarterfinals. Kamo stops in his tracks for a second. Trying to go inside, but somebody got hit down low. It looks like Huana. He got hit in the head. as there looks to be some changes coming up. So 7:38 remaining. In regulation, we'll take one more look at this. It's a battle between elves down low. So Rwanda bringing the ball up court. That's a cross-court pass to Mukeza. 10 to shoot, screened from Sano. Loose ball on the floor. Now there's 4 on the clock. Hamimana's going to have to put it up somehow. He does before the foul. They're wondering if they're going to count that. I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I looked down for a quick second, and it doesn't look like that shot's going to go, but nonetheless, good effort after the whistle. There was a foul before the shot clock expired. 7 minutes and change left in regulation. Rwanda up by 14. It looks like they're going to inbound it side out. Courtesy of Dan Monzi. Monzi immediately to Sano. And it's back to Monzi. Monzi finishes it off. And that was an easy play. Remember, Monzi was the inbounder, and you always have to look out for that kind of player when he's able to cut underneath the basket. Como gets fouled. Back in the play, and it's taken away. Here's Matos on the run, finding Chimonzo for 3. Yes! Sergio Chimonzo having a very efficient second half. He has 8 points in the game, 2 of 3 from the field. 12-point game. Rondo almost throwing it away. Here's Mukeza, down to 6. Here's Monzi, back to Mukeza. Mukeza from the parking lot, off the mark. And back comes Mozambique on the run. And the jump hook off the mark this time around. There's the pass to Habimana. And now Mukeza got the ball back. He's down to the middle, splits through everybody. Goes for the bullet pass. Here's Monzi from deep, connects. Shazam for damn Monzi as he's able to hit. Oh, baby. Now, if the ball movement wasn't pretty enough, folks, it's just the finish. And that's the kind of basketball you love to see if you're a coach. Kendall Gray comes into the game as Dick Sano has a seat. There's a foul down low. So Stephen Agobatuari checks in as Mozambique is at the charity stripe. First free throw connects for Baggio Chimonzo. 9 points now. 4 of 6 from the line, 2 rebounds and change. And again, he started this rage in the third quarter. Got an and one. Completed a three-point play, went for the steal, and headed back to the line just like that. And he continues to apply some damage as he picks up on yet another point. So 10 points for Chimonzo. Matos leads Mozambique in scoring with 11 points. Bounce pass down low to Gray. Retreats right back near the top of the circle. Here's Habimana. That shot's way off. And Chimonzo is able to get the ball back in the play for Mozambique. So it goes out of bounds and goes the other way. Halfway into the fourth quarter. .440 left, and that corner three doesn't hit. And here's El Tuana. And Chimonzo's in trouble, and he gets bailed out. Tuana takes it in himself and draws the foul. And that's going to be on Hego Matwari. First free throw doesn't hit for Elves Huana. 5 points, 4 rebounds for him today. Still plenty of time for Mozambique to work some magic, as one of these clubs will advance to the quarterfinals to play against Angola, the host team in the FIBA AfroCAN this year. So the first free throw goes. One of the free throws go. 7 points for Elves Huana. And again, we're going to try to fix these technical difficulties so you're able to watch the final moments of this qualifier match as best as we can. At the moment, 4:23 remaining. Rwanda leads 67-56 over Mozambique. And we are back on the fake. Chimonzo, another three. That rims and is no good. All right, Kamo will bring it in. It's over Chimonzo, catch and shoot three. That goes off the top. .342 remaining here in regulation. Rwanda leads by 11. However, Mozambique showing some light here in the final 4 minutes, outscoring Rwanda 10-5. And the second half has been pretty close. Rwanda only outscoring Mozambique 27-26. Here's Robaines back in the game, the leading scorer. Over to Monzi. And now Ndize has the touch, goes for the shot, and draws contact. Again, apologies with the feed. I will try to update you with all the latest and information in this game. Now we see Ndize at the line with 3:19 remaining. And he connects. Ndize now has 16 points. The game's leading scorer now. 3 from Mozambique is off the mark. Zinze comes up the rebound. Now Robain's cutting right over. Munzi. And it's down to the near corner to Zinze, who could not balance the ball in bounds. "13-point lead for Rwanda as that ball gets pinned by Gray. And Robain's right back out to Gray. Robain slipping through the screen, finding Gray. Gray fakes once, twice, and gets the finish, courtesy of a nice jump hook. So Kendall Gray now has 8 points along with Dan Monzi as Mozambique calls timeout with 2:24 remaining. They are down 15. A trip to the quarterfinals is at stake, and right now, Rwanda has the advantage.
Just go to him. Go to him.
No foul, no foul.
Because they have corners. Go in.
So the ball's back in the play as Mozambique is running out of time as Matos feeds the ball to Chamonzo, who has 10 points. Chamonzo right out. 3 ball no good for Kamal. Zinze. And the play continues even though Matos is down on the floor. And that's going to take a while for him to get right up. Yeah, you see the elbow from Olivier Zinze. So Rwanda has never won a medal in their history. The farthest they've gone was to the final round in the FIBA Africa Championship. That's all the way back to 2007. So they're going to take a look at this foul and we will step aside. And yes, they are going to rule that an unsportsmanlike foul, which means free throws are going to be coming up for Mozambique. So Olivier Turatsinze with the elbow to Augusto Matos. So Matos will head to the line. As he's ready for his first free throw, and that connects. He goes 1 for 2 on that line. Nonetheless, Mozambique gets the ball back from the side as Elves Rwanda will play it in. Under 2 minutes to go in regulation. Mozambique looking to come back here in this game. Winner of this will play in the quarterfinals. Matos breaks away, gets the ball back. Goes for the runner. Rebound by Gambonziza. Patrick Gambonziza into the game. So it's going to be Mozambique ball.
Hold on. Jerry.
And the discussions continue near the scores table. And now we're back in the live action as Mozambique gets the ball, straightaway three, that connects for Elves Rwanda. So it makes it 71-60, 90 seconds left. William Robaines, one of the key players of the game for Rwanda, as Turatsinze already with one foul of that unsportsmanlike foul. And Gambonziza is able to put it in. He worked hard for that possession. Puck back good by Jeremiah Manjati. We're in the final minute of regulation as William Robaines and Rwanda looking to eat up as much as the clock as they can, as Gambonziza is able to pick up on the contact, and he picks up the foul too. So 53 seconds now. As it looks like Mozambique may be going to the classification games. Rwanda just a step closer to the AfroCAN championship. And that jumper is off. Down to 33 seconds. And looking at the lineage for Rwanda, this is the farthest they have gone in any of these tournaments in quite some time. They made it to the final round in 2007 as that shot goes off. They made it to the qualification game to the quarterfinals in the AfroBasket 2 years ago, as Augustos Matos will dribble out the clock. Rwanda's heading to the quarterfinal to play against Angola tomorrow after they defeat Mozambique 73-62. Let's take a look at the final statistics here of today's game. Leading scorer was Dudon Ndize with 16 points. William Robaines right below him with 15. Key difference today. And for Mozambique, Augustos Matos with 12 points. But if you ask me, an honorable mention has to go to Baggio Tremonzo, who exploded in the second half with 10 points. So he started out right away in a flurry, and there's the brackets for the quarterfinals, as you see it right there. So Cote d'Ivoire and Mali is next, and the winner of that will play Tunisia in the quarterfinals. Rwanda will now play Angola as you look at the rest of the brackets. So Morocco and Kenya and Nigeria also into this as well. So that's how the bracket looks right now as we leave you with highlights from today's game. Once again, the final score, Rwanda 73, Mozambique 62, as Rwanda will play in the quarterfinal for the first time in quite some time in the FIBA AfroCAN. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Once again, Cote d'Ivoire and Mali is coming up very soon. For now, this be Aaron Sanders. Enjoy the rest of your day and keep on watching FIBA basketball. So long, everybody.